All right. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm live. All right, here we go. Let's get June in here. All right, loading up Discord, putting it in its usual location. Going to the Game Crimes Discord. Hello? Oh, that is the wrong speaker. Hold on. Oh no. No, don't do it. Don't say a fucking word.
Okay.
There we go. Now you can talk.
I won't say shit.
We fixed it. Um so because we went long on the D&D podcast stream, I
Mhm.
have not set up Simant yet. So let's get that rolling.
Alrighty, you doing the Amiga one?
Yeah, I was gonna do the Amiga one. Candy Wantu reached out to me, who spearheaded that Star Fox exploration showcase.
Mm-hmm.
And he's looking to do fast ROM support for um fast ROM support for the for Simant, for the SNES version of Simant. That's when I mentioned that I was
Really?
doing it. Yeah, when I mentioned I was doing it, he was like, "Do you want to play the Super Nintendo version and capture some data?"
Ooh.
I'm like,
Ooh.
"Absolutely, I want to do that."
Also, they're kind of different games, which is amazing.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. I don't
So, like,
know because I didn't get the I haven't gotten it working per se. Um,
mhm.
it wasn't you have to run a couple of apps, and it wasn't connecting properly. So I'm working on that still. But
Gotcha. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
the PC version is like a zoomed out sim game. The SNES version allows you to just play only as one ant. So it's a
oh
real
wow,
like more of a like open world experience almost.
gotcha. All right, so let me pull something up here.
Man, he's doing an extra mapper for Simant. That guy's a freak. What a great guy.
Dude, absolutely. I got
Oh,
nothing but respect for everything that's happening there.
that's such a choice. There's a bajillion D games on that system.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's kind of what got me interested in like the homebrew scene was like Vitor Vitella doing the SA1 hacks for like Mario World and Metroid and Gradius and
Uh-huh.
all that stuff. Um, that's just so rad to me that like you can just completely change a game like that and make it perform so much better. It's felt like for a long time that we're just kind of locked in. It's like, okay, this game on Super Nintendo has performance problems and it's always going to, and that's finding out that's not the case was wild.
Yeah, that's very cool, especially for games that really suffer because of the performance issues.
Right.
Like Gradius 3 just played sped up is some crazy shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
It just feels like a completely different game.
Yeah. So currently, what I have to do is I have to change the scalar settings on Mister um, so that I can run it on my CRT over here and actually play it. But how's your night been?
Okay. I ate too much food, so I'm very
Okay.
sleepy. That's right.
I'm on like the second day. Well, no, second or third day of a streak where everybody has exactly what they need to counter me at exactly the right time in Snap. And this is with me bouncing around to a bunch of different decks, so it's not just like I have something counter to the meta right now, or like I've got something that everybody's trying to counter. It's just like no matter what I play, people have exactly what they need.
You're in a karmic rut.
The second I try and use anything with an ongoing effect, they've got Enchantress. Like, it's just that type of shit.
I have not been playing games, unfortunately. I have been filling out insurance forms.
Oh my god. Why would you do
Yeah.
that?
Getting a bunch of money reimbursed for electrolysis.
Well, that's good.
15 to 20K? I'll take it.
Yeah. I mean, I'll take all the Ks, really.
Whatever K you got, bud.
Yeah. K the Conqueror.
I guess that's not true. I've been playing a lot of Smite, but like not a lot, just a game or two every day. I have the MOBA itch, unfortunately.
Do I have more than one of these keyboards? This should be the receiver it's hooked up to, but here we are. We haven't had a stream start off like this in a long time, I feel, so we're due.
Yeah, we're kind of like getting back in the saddle, getting comfortable again.
Mm-hmm.
Having some technical difficulties, just for fun.
But you get to watch the intro to Capcom vs. SNK 2.
Oh, trust me, I am enjoying it. Did you see that got added to Insignia?
I did see that, yeah. I need to crack open my Xbox, see if I can get it working again.
Big same. Although I guess it should be fixed once I get that mod chip put into it.
Yeah, my mod chip should be coming, but
I pre-ordered one, but they haven't given me any info or anything.
okay. So the other plan is that I could literally just get my long USB extension cord and use that instead.
You could probably get away with that, right?
Yeah, I hate it. Really, at the end of the day, that's what it boils down to, is I just hate it. Moving to the Mister for this cabinet was like the best decision I ever made, but it also meant conceding that it was never going to be that like the cabinet was never going to be perfect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just like every so often you run into weird workarounds. Like for right now, where I'm trying to play something that requires a keyboard and mouse on an arcade cabinet.
Oh holy fuck, we're live. What?
Yeah, did you not know this?
I've been sitting here reading Twitter like a fucking dope.
I should have told you that. That's on me.
Whatever, I don't give a shit. It's cool.
I went live the second that we went off, just because we were running late. But because I had to do that, I don't have the usual like 30 minutes or so that I have to set up in between streams.
That's pretty sweet.
So
that's just people getting to enjoy the behind the scenes, you know.
Trust me, baby, I'm all behind scenes.
And it's actually, you know, we are on brand. Mike's house has ants in it.
Actually, a buddy or coworker who's like, he was watching Ant-Man for the first time, and we were just talking about how like they're bearing the lead that their house is just infested with ants in that first movie.
Yeah,
because they're
but maybe that's true.
They're constantly calling on ants, and they're there immediately, which means like, I mean, they get into a car that's not even one of the ant people's cars, and it's like, yeah, let's see if we can get like. It's like, put this in your ear and make the ants pick up this coin. And the ants crawl out from under the dash. Like, they were already there.
Maybe that's just like a vibe, though.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Where, like, you have an ant-friendly household, and you have a lot of little friends. That's what this game is about, basically.
All right, that keyboard's working. So, now I can go into the settings and switch over the video so that I can actually use it.
Oh, Simant is all on one word.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's
Simant.
just semantics.
Hey, you deserve to be arrested for that shit.
I've been waiting for it.
For days.
We turn YPBPR off.
So my tags are Simant with a space in between the two, Simant with the two put together. And then I think I'm also going to do Sims, comma, ant. Oh, it didn't work. Oh well, I fucked up the algorithm.
So
I'm going to go scroll through the chat then to see what we've been missing.
have I told you, June, that I used that Joel Osteen daily inspiration cube at work? With
No.
quotes? Yeah, it's on my
Oh,
desk.
there.
It's on my desk at work, and people specifically come to my office in the morning for their daily inspiration.
What, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
There are some extremely not safe for work statements on that cube.
Yeah, it's fine. But today's was the Scott Steiner. I got freaks 9 days out of the week. It's like there are only 7 days in the week though. Man, I'm the big bad booty daddy.
It's truly, like, I think the thing I'm most proud of in my life.
Uh-huh.
Just the fact that you have regular access to that. You can just press a button and hear Scott Steiner, and then the mood changes.
It's so nice to just be like, I went to work out there, Elise.
I'm working off. Leave me alone.
Merry Christmas to all the future inhabitants of the Sami Zayn butt condo. I think I have to turn on... Oh, VGA scaler. That's what I want. Yeah, on.
Looking through the chat here, we've got ants, 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 as well as ants, 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 ants. We're doing it, dude.
It feels
The
good.
crowd is frothy for some ants. Sendranath asked, what did the Kickstarter get to?
38,560 something, I think.
Shit, okay.
Yeah.
Clean.
Very,
Clean, my man.
Very excited. We are gonna have a real stinky weekend. It's honestly like the thing that I like the best about the Roll for Streetwise thing was just being able to like spend a week with like a group of like-minded people, just being creative, like working on a project for just like a week straight, and being able to do that again in a different form is gonna be very exciting.
Hell yeah. Excited for your future.
Yeah, we're gonna make some stupid stuff.
They're going to put some content in y'all's bonuses.
You're gonna hate it.
Time Theft Jeff asks, I've had a PS1 game stuck in my head for decades and I have to play the game as soon as possible. What PS1 emulator would we recommend? If you have a Mister, the Mister PS1 emulator is my favorite. If you're looking for a PC, I don't know. I think DuckStation's the one you should be trying out.
Yeah, that's the one I was trying to think of. Yeah, DuckStation's real good.
Okay, good. DuckStation it is. We agree. The thing still says Drill Dozer. Yes, it does. Insurance is scary. Yes, it is. But also sometimes you get a big pile of money. If you're lucky. Bachman has been doing shots too. Is that true, my friend?
Yeah, that's true.
What have you been shooting?
It's fucking 99 bananas.
My God.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know a kind way to say this. You're drinking like a child.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So I think it started from like it was like a Bananas Foster thing.
Mm-hmm.
But then like, do I not have this fucking cable plugged in? It was a Bananas Foster thing, and then I was like, well, fuck, we're doing shots. I'll grab that again for the goof, and yeah, it wasn't a good idea. I made a mistake. I'm the big bad
How do you
daddy.
feel? I'm doing him an egg.
I'm doing him an egg.
There's just like sentences I can say from Scott Steiner.
Uh-huh.
And if you know, you know.
Yeah.
I'm working him off. I'm doing him and egg.
I'm. Go take your clothes off. I'm working off. Huh? Wait. Hold on.
Mr. Freaker Sunshine says, "Hi June, hello, how's it going? Howdy." Hugo says it's anting season in the Northern Hemisphere. That may not be true. Where I'm from in Michigan, anting season is June and July, and that is the time when you are most likely to be in the house walking around with your shoes off, which means you have ant experiences.
Oh god, I don't remember how I had this. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm just dumb. I'm just dumb. That's what it is. At the end of the day, I'm just dumb. So I already got it over to my CRT, and I forgot that when I'm using the CRT, and I'm capturing the Mister, I'm just capturing it over the HDMI. So I'm sitting here trying to figure out why I can't feed VGA from the Mister into the capture card. It's because that's not how you do it, you dummy.
Brother, you got twisted off the 99 bananas, and now you're just going crazy.
No, that's just me fucking up. That's all that is. I am twisted off the 99 bananas, but I'm also fucking up.
Do you want to hear something really upsetting?
I'd love to do it.
Jaime in the chat says, we used to mix 99 bananas with milk. It was called Danger Milk. Oh.
I bet it was.
I bet you put your life in danger a few times, Jaime. I would be vomiting basically on an Ouroboros loop for several days. Oh my god.
Oh god, I've complicated my setup even further. Now that I've added the receiver and the speakers, I have to turn this on whenever I'm capturing HDMI from the Mister. Not the audio. I'll shut that off, but
you may have been hoisted by your own petard on this one. You're hoisted, my friend.
I think I've officially gone too far. Okay, cool. For some reason, both of our cameras are showing that, which is not correct.
Whoa, how'd you get a video of inside my brain?
Okay. All right.
That's sick.
What?
Double Bachman. It's like you're sitting down for an interview with yourself.
You don't want to hear those questions. It's going to be a lot of who the hell do you think you are? What gives you the right?
Doing the bit where you don't know who the real one is, but then like you lose it, you really don't know who the real one is.
All right, tell me something only me would know.
Here's how to put the Mr. VGA output onto your capture card. Fuck! Instantly no.
Okay.
What? Static.
Check it out, ladies and gentlemen. We did it. Since it is only just now 10:33, that means that if we had ended D&D podcast at the correct time, I would have been ready.
Hey, so which technically means none of this happened.
Yep.
At all.
You can't count this against me.
Thank you for joining our Game Crime stream at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time sharp.
From the ground.
Okay, let me ask you a question about this danger milk here, Mike.
Yes.
Jaime says it's dangerous because you don't taste the booze in the milk. Is that enough to make you try 99 bananas in milk, or does that make it more disgusting?
I don't know that there's anything that can get me to try 99 bananas in milk.
Yeah. Not even curiosity? Not even a desire from a beautiful world?
You know what? That's true.
Yeah. If you want a better world, drink the banana milk, Mike. We've got a crowd to entertain.
Alright, let's boot up Minimig. You know what I didn't think of?
What?
I hope that I actually have the that Simant is actually in this collection.
If it's not, let's just play the SNES version.
Yeah. That's fair.
Hugo just called your ass out and said, "Mans isn't man enough to drink Benilk."
That's fair.
That's fair.
You got me. You really got me.
That's the funniest thing in the world to challenge someone on, where it's like, I bet you won't eat this disgusting food that'll make you sick. It reminds me of when, like, I had people in high school that I used to hang out with, and they would go to, like, Pizza Hut when the Pizza Hut had the buffet, and they would grab one of those little plastic dressing trays, and they would put the worst combination of whatever they could imagine into it, and then, like, give it to their friends to eat. It's like a cup of ranch filled with, like, sunflower seeds and apricots or something. Nightmare Zone. Weejet says, Junior hair is pretty. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's supposed to get all, like, soft and pastel and lilac-y, but that will take time. And probably take, like, me standing in the sun a lot. Which will be happening soon. It's like 65 here in Pittsburgh, which is wild.
Okay. I think we've got that all set up now. Are you fucking kidding me?
Is it out there?
No, I have to reboot. It doesn't always mount my network storage.
Oh, weird.
And then I got to do a reboot. Shout out to Messy Room. Hope y'all are liking looking at that.
Yeah, baby. D. Martin G says, suicide in condiments at Pizza Hut sounds awful. Yes, it was. We stopped when someone just filled one of those dressing containers with salt. And we realized, like, oh, that could maybe kill us. And the guy tried to eat it, of course. We had to, like, convince him to stop eating raw salt.
Yeah.
But that's just like high school stuff, you know?
Yeah, it's just kids.
You eat enough salt to kill yourself, you get hit by a car at the Meijer. That's just teenage life in the Midwest. That's another thing that happened to me in high school, which is fun. Weejet says it's almost 70 here in NorCal, but we'll be getting more rain again this week. NorCal? Where are you in NorCal, Weejet? Because NorCal is very cool, and I was up there last summer. Hugo said, how many bananas must a man gulp down before they call him a man? I would say depends on social context. You know, in the Midwest, they expect you to eat a lot of bananas to be a strong man. Jaime says, Jackass had a hold on us Midwestern kids doing dumb stuff. That's facts. I'm pretty sure that, like, half the people I grew up with have had serious, like, brain contusions. D. Martin G said, what happened with the car? Long story short, I wear Jeanco jeans in my freshman year of high school, and when we were all very stupid at a Meijer at like 3 a.m, I got out of the car, I gassed in order to, like, surprise me, and the Jeanco jean got caught in the wheel, and I got pulled under. My leg got run over. It's a Jeanco-related car accident, my friends. Not proud of that one. Weejet says I'm about 40 minutes east of Oakland. That's awesome. Oakland is sweet. I was up there, like I said, last summer visiting some family over in Orinda.
Okay, hopefully I got this. What the fuck? All right, so thank you all for tuning into the Super Nintendo version of Simant. It's clearly been a bit since I messed around with Amiga, and I don't remember how to work it anymore.
That's okay. You'll get Amiga brain eventually. Hugo says, I need some Junko jeans, Jinko jeans for my Junkos. And you can fit a lot of Junkos in a pocket of Jinkos, trust me, friend. Ouija says Orinda is pretty. It is. It's very pretty and very dry, and everything there seems very expensive. Good disc golf course, though. Deep RNG says, holy smokes. My response to that is, I am lucky I am alive and my brain still works because I grew up in the Midwest in the early 2000s. And have them insured by Geico. Only if you're nice. I almost said only iFurnace, so sorry about that. Only if you're nice. Random question, do y'all do the podcast still? We do, we just don't release that often. We did our most recent episode in December, which is on SNK and white collar crime. And we have an episode on Mugen basically written, and we just need to record it. So hopefully I can get that out like the first half of the year. Maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know. I would much rather take a little time on it. So everything in NorCal is expensive. My sweetie is retiring in a few years and we out of here. Cannot blame you. It's beautiful, but I cannot imagine, like, I don't know, living there with less than 6 figures in your account. It's just everything's so pricey.
All right.
Come to Pittsburgh. We have the seasonal depression of the Bay with much lower property values.
All right, who's ready to play Sim Ant?
Let's go, baby. We're looking for ants. Little guys. You know them. You love them. I hope. I don't know. Mike, what's your opinion on ants IRL?
I'm for them.
Pro ant?
Yeah, no, they're fine. I don't have I don't have beef with ants.
They're neutral on ants.
The Electronic Ant Colony.
That is a sick subtitle, by the way. D. Martin G says, I enjoy the podcast, but I'm stoked when I have time to get on the stream. Thank you for swinging by. We appreciate that. And we appreciate folks who like the podcast, too. They're pretty different, but that was intentional. Stream is meant to be chill. Podcast is not always chill.
Oh, yeah. Time for the ant mating flight. These ants.
Look at what they're doing, though. Look at these sprite work, dude. This is beautiful.
I'm into it. Hopefully that isn't getting picked up too much on the...
On the stream?
Yeah. Can you hear that through my microphone? Are you hearing double the game audio?
I'm listening to the stream right now. I don't hear any game audio.
Yeah, that's weird. Alright, hold up.
Yeah, ZoomTunes in the chat says barely. I don't think it's gonna have a ton of audio, but I could be wrong.
No, it does. I'm hearing it through my speakers, and I think
okay.
you're getting a little picked up from that. I don't 100% understand why it's not coming through, though. That doesn't make any sense.
Was that mode 7 to zoom into the house?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Go and get it, Maxis. Only if you're nice says podcast is hella good. Thank you very much. It's a personal project for me and Mike. It's a little more heartfelt than what we do here, so I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Not that this isn't heartfelt. I think we
I'm
genuinely love dicking around, but
I'm feeling all of this in my heart. In my butt, balls, and back. Let's see.
The 4 humors. Heart, butt, balls, and back. Now we're getting a Bugs Life v Ants argument in the chat. I'm not going to be responsible for any violence that happens due to this fight.
Yeah, I don't have anything. I don't have any thoughts about the audio. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Okay. So maybe no, I don't know. I don't know what it's.
I mean, it's just
Can't be a
it's
big
coming
deal.
through HDMI, like so it should be.
Okay.
It should be there.
Yeah. Oh man, the thing for ant information. What a menu option. You love to see it.
I mean, we got to go there first.
We have to learn. This is a class. Actually, there's a tutorial. That's probably not a bad idea to do. Oh my god, they're gonna read you a book, homie.
Sim Ants is based on real ants. Good. Okay, that's a good place to start. Knowing about real ants will improve your gameplay. I mean, I'm aware of them. Oh god. 6 legs. Their bodies are divided into 3 sections. Oh my god. Oh, I'm supposed to be hitting scroll. Got it. I'm skipping important ant information. Wait, they remember? I thought they traveled the pathways because of smell. I thought they smelled each other.
Well, they leave smell behind when they move.
Right.
Kind of like how when you leave a room, it's just like there's Casey's Pizza in the air.
What are you trying to say?
That you enjoy eating Casey's Pizza.
Damn, that's true though.
I'm just fishing for the Casey's endorsement. Like,
oh my god.
Imagine if you could have like the Casey's Pizza black card.
Did I ever tell you that, like, so I used to have a thing where it's like, I really like Lunchables, but like at a certain point in my life, I was eating the off-brand Lunchables, and they were the Cracker Crunchers by Armoire, and I brought that up on the podcast so often that people were like, "Are you going to get a Cracker Cruncher sponsorship?" So I reached out. I was like, "Listen, Armoire, like I know nobody's reaching out to you for sponsor. Just send me some Cracker Crunchers. Like, give me enough to get through the week. That's all I need. You know, just a fix." And they didn't respond. And I'm still hurt to this day.
Cold calling the Lunchables people and being like, "Would you like to be sponsored by an R-rated podcast about dragons?"
Yeah. What of it? You get some brand manager there who's like new, trying to make their mark. They're like, you know what, we got to get off the beaten path. What we've been doing up until now isn't working. Like, it's a whole new market. Here's the thing. What do you have to lose? Like, you're not going to get... It's not like kids aren't going to buy your Lunchables knockoff anymore. But you could tap into a market of 30-somethings with nothing left to lose. Also...
I like that entire pitch you just made me is based on the premise that whoever might be listening to you is new and therefore wouldn't know what's good.
Yeah.
Look, maybe they put a 16-year-old child in charge of their marketing department because that's all they have at the Cracker Cruncher factory. And that's when Daddy reaps the benefits.
I'm not saying that that I can trick them because they're new. That's a given. What I'm saying is that they're gonna want to try something new to like make their mark on the brand. They want the Reggie Fils-Aimé like square pizza or whatever the fuck he did there at Pizza Hut. That's what.
Wait, what did he do?
Yeah, he was like the square like pizza that they did for a while. That was him. That was like his idea.
What? Whoa! This is a
he
very
Pizza
important
Hut,
topic. Right? I did not know he worked for Pizza Hut. This is important. Which square pizza, Mike? Which square pizza?
Myself. Hold on. God.
I swear to God.
God damn. I'm going to tell you about... I had a manager, a regional manager, when I worked at Game Crazy, and he's like, yeah, I worked at Foot Locker, so I know how to sell games. And he's like, I overheard him on the phone talking about some other guy, one of the other like local like managers from across town. He's like, yeah, he's in the NFL, not for long. And I was like, you fucking piece of shit. I met him again years later at E3 in 2012,
Okay.
And like I saw him and I was like, oh, that's Chuck, and I like chased him down and I was like, Chuck, what's going on? Like, and I shouldn't have even had press credentials. Like I was at that tier, but I played it up so much higher than like what I was actually doing just to like big time him a little bit. And then I was like, oh, what are you doing now? And he's said he was like working for some buyers on like, and I was like, oh yeah, I never heard of him. Like, it was a very not one of my prouder moments, but one of my more enjoyable moments, I'll say.
It's a very funny thing to be doing with an E3 press pass. I have to say that.
Well, I mean, what else did I have to do in 2012? Play Sleeping Dogs? Like, not a lot going on.
I guess that's fair. There was no Snowman back in 2012. Pizza. I looked it up. He created the Bigfoot pizza, which is the best pizza the Bigfoot ever made. Facts.
Uh-huh.
I was live. I was there. What a champion. I tip my hat to you, Reggie Fils-Aimé. I could care less about Nintendo. Good job on the pizza.
Who would have thought that a man with big feet created the Bigfoot?
How do you know the size of his feet?
He's a tall man. He's got big feet. Come on.
That's not a given. That's not a given.
He's got big feet. Google his feet.
He's walking around. He's walking around with a couple cigarette butts.
For me, please.
You know what? I don't have a family to worry about, so I will. Only my wife will be asking questions, and the question she asks is, "Why did you do that?"
So the middle part of the ant is the thorax.
Yo, we got one. We got a foot picture.
Yeah, are they big?
We got the Reggie Fils-Aimé foot picture. It is the first response on WikiFeet. And my friend, it is not just a foot picture. He is standing under a stream of water.
Well, I guess I got to throw that up in the stream. Where's it at?
We just cracked the case. I'm sending it to you. Where do you want it? Game Grumps chat? Okay, Twitter. Okay. It's very funny that I had to do zero work to find that. Y'all on the internet are wild. Men.wikifeet.com may be the funniest URL in the world. Love it.
Mario New York? What the fuck does that even mean?
I think that was promotional for Mario Odyssey.
I guess. Doesn't change the fact that it means absolutely nothing. Dude created the Bigfoot and he let that one slide? Okay. Here we go. Whoops.
What? Did you get it?
Yeah, but
you're doing it. Here we go.
A bunch of other stuff around. There we go.
This is actually hidden in the Simant glossary. If you input the Konami code, you get the Resi feet picture.
They're those feet. Those are pretty big feet. Look at them compared to Mario's feet. They're the same size.
That is just straight up not true.
Well, Mario's got shoes
Mario's
on.
feet look like small coffee cakes. He's got giant shoes on. I don't know.
Did you see those red boots that people are going nuts for that are basically just Mega Man feet?
Yeah, Seth Rollins, a pro wrestler, wore some in a match and looked like he was literally drowning in them.
That's amazing.
They're so big, dude. They're huge. I don't know. I guess I'm willing to concede that he has normal to large feet. And by normal, I mean within a mathematic range of averages. No judgment on your feet, folks.
I don't remember why it matters anymore. I forgot why we were talking about that.
Because it's tired and we don't want to learn about the ant. We refuse to.
The man with big feet created the Bigfoot pizza. That's where this came from.
Oh man, I hate it when you're cogent.
I'm going to need you to tell me what that word means right now.
It means you brush your teeth.
That's Colgate. I'm not an idiot.
Damn, I tricked you.
Oh, ants have a community stomach. They just share one. I would have thought each ant had their own.
Yeah, there's one stomach guy, and his job stinks.
Oh, literally one to hold food to share with other ants.
Yeah,
That's
so that it can go out and like gather and store, and then bring back home and share the wealth.
Should we do a tutorial?
Probably, probably. You can die real easy in this game.
Maybe
You'll be a
you
stain,
can.
bud. So there's an old message here in chat that I've been saving because I wanted to read it to you.
Okay.
Because this is how ants work. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if another guy could knock you out and rub your pizza smell on him and then become you.
That's Caves of Cud.
That's that is extremely Caves of Cud. Extremely Caves of Cud.
Follow the instructions on the screen to learn how to be a proper bug.
Next week's Twitter meme.
Oh shit! This. Wait,
What?
Hold on.
Yeah, you can play with the mouse.
Hold on.
Uh-oh, he's doing it. Are you getting out your snack adapter?
No, I've got a USB mouse hooked up.
Is it mouse time?
Might be.
Might be.
It could be. Port 1, or probably port 2A. Yeah, there we go.
We've had a bunch of followers join this session. I guess people like to shout them out, right? That's a thing people do on Twitch.
Yeah, shout them out.
Shout out to the real MRRPG. The real Mr. RPG. I hope you deal with that imposter soon. Shout out to Gakshi. I might have fucked that one up pretty bad. Gagakshi. As well as Tiersaurus Rex. Thanks for following. We appreciate it.
Right now, the yellow ant is underground. Place the hand cursor on a spot where there is no tunnel and press the left button. I'm going to click. Oh my god. This game is easy.
Yeah? Did you dig it?
Can I just... No. Dig me a hole.
Thanks for trying to say it. It's always fun hearing people stumble over Potawatomi words. Well, I apologize for stumbling over it. I would, I'm glad you're not insulted, let's just say. Because I know it's not accurate.
This is a close-up of the surface. Should I fight this?
What? Oh, the pill bug?
Yeah, a little pill bug.
I mean, I don't think you have to.
Can't. Won't let me do it.
I think pill bugs are just kind of chill.
Let's find food for the colony. Let's find some food. Okay. Select the top icon on the left side of the screen and select the surface overview. I am actually going to turn this mouse back off.
Yeah?
Only because the sensitivity is like so...
This is some real, like, desert island, like, music for an ant game.
Alright, surface overview. Holy shit.
Yes. So this is huge.
Wait. Select the icon in the upper left corner of the screen. Okay, yeah, we got some food.
Oh, that's Food Central, homie. Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, that's not even that far away. Okay, I got the food. Now what?
Bring it back home.
I already did that, my dude. Wait, why did you set down? Go in the hole. Alright, that other ant took it. Is that all I'm supposed to do is just drop it off by the house?
I thought you could bring it into the hole, but I could be wrong.
Place the hand on some food and press the A button. Okay, so it needs to see me do it.
Yeah, either that or it's
like
stuck
I
in a
had my
loop or
back
something.
turned. Do it again. Okay. I did what you asked.
So when he makes that face, that means he's hungry.
Oh, you know what's happening? I'm playing on a Genesis controller. Playing a Super Nintendo game on a Genesis controller. I'm getting my B's and my A's mixed up.
Oh, okay, okay. Here Rick says, Sim Ant. I lost so many hours to this as a kid. Driving the family insane made me cackle with joy. I bet it would make bigger me cackle with joy as well. I mean, if you just rolled up to your family Christmas and all you brought was Sim Ant, I mean, that would be pretty funny. I would not, no lie.
Over the hole, press the A button.
Oh, okay. He says the in-game, they say the in-game family, you take over their house. That's true. The point of the game is to take over the house. I thought maybe you were driving your own family crazy with digital ants, which is also very cool.
Once inside the nest, place the hand where you want to put the food and press the B button. I want to put it by the babies.
By the baby.
Yeah. Let's go back to the surface and try a few more things. Right on, brother. I'm the big bad booty daddy.
Scott Steiner as an ant.
What a gem.
Just Scott Steiner's existence in general.
Uh-huh.
I agree. How he's still alive, like, defies all math.
Absolutely. Is he
known
still
human
wrestling,
knowledge?
Is he?
I think he still wrestles on an occasional indie show.
That's amazing. How old is he?
Mid-50s, I think.
Okay.
Oh, dude, I need to give you a fill-in on what's happening on the chat here.
Okay.
So Hugo said, if Pokemon were brave, they would make an ant Pokemon with cigarette butt legs that eats cigarettes and smells like shit. Then, I got a notice from chat that Hugo's new message was pulled for being controversial, and it wanted to know if I permitted it, because it had the phrase butt boys. And now, in my little administrator chat, it says, Game crimes used, / add permitted term, butt boys. And I'm just like, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling great right now.
Oh, this is going off the rails quickly.
It's the butt boys.
Why do we need to pick up a pedal? Is that not a pebble?
Cover a hole, maybe?
That's just part of the background. Is this a pebble?
There's a pebble, like, right next to the map, the little mushroom-looking thing.
Right next to the map. Yeah, this guy?
Yeah, I think so.
Got it. Put the pebble down, place the hand where you want to put it, and press the B button. You got it.
Held message for a reason. Sexuality, sex, or gender. Allow it, we'll post to chat. But, boys, I gotta get that tatted on my knuckles. I think we should allow that to go through. I'm gonna allow that to go through. Add permitted term, butt boys with 4 exclamation points. This shit rocks. Let's go.
Whoa, what's up with all these ants?
You had babies.
Oh, we got an army.
Oh, you know what it is. It's the boys.
Yeah, we're rolling deep. I don't see myself using Surface Overview very often because it's not that. It doesn't take that long to just like scroll over.
No, I guess that's true.
Oh my god, look at all these ants. 5th icon from the left. So 2nd from the right, maybe?
Yes.
So much?
I think that's correct.
Oh, shit. Oh!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this world is big.
It is. The goal is to not only take over the house, but to exterminate all of the red ants. Also, I think you can click on the cat and he'll, like, jump off the fence or something.
Oh, that's some, like, Windows 3.1 bullshit that I can get behind.
It's real.
Each of the squares is another land to conquer. Another place to battle the red ants.
This game teaches you about... Yeah. This game teaches you about ants, yes, but also about ants that believe in manifest destiny. They just want to conquer. The hell? I really hope that's not what real ants are doing, because that's very, like, violent for guys that I just thought were, like, little guys that like to eat bread off the floor.
Yeah. Winged ants, gotcha. Let's go back to the surface. Ooh, it's like significantly slower on this screen when it's animating all that stuff.
It really is.
Now I see why he wants to work on Fast ROM.
Actually, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
There are other ways to control your ants. And your uncles.
Sim Uncle. As we said earlier, too powerful to actually see deep printing.
So the 3rd icon from the left. Or the 4th from the right.
You could manage your uncle, doing uncle activities, going to the record store, the farmer's market.
Oh, we got cast behavior, alright. Oh no. Here you can control the types of jobs your ants do. Select the icon that says manual. Oh no.
Hugo says, this game teaches me about mankind's downfall is that we are way too big. If we were smaller, we would have more lands to conquer, and Alexander wouldn't have to weep so much. I agree. I think we should all be about 2 inches tall. That's about right.
Yeah.
You know, you may be against it, but think about how nice a CRT would look if you were that small.
That's true.
It'd be like looking in the face of God.
Although when I saw the Dark Knight Rises, we went to the movie theater too late, and I had to sit in the very front row.
Yeah.
It was an IMAX showing. So I don't know that I'd be into that.
Which one is that? The Dark Knight Rises?
Yeah.
You'd just be like, oh man, I love this large Bane. He's so big.
Oh, maybe it was Returns. Maybe it was Returns. I know Joker was in it.
Oh, it was the Joker one.
Yeah, yeah. Like every time he said something, I had to look over there. Like, oh, there he is. Oh, there's Batman.
That would ruin the best part of the movie, which is Batman beating up the dogs.
Yes. Selecting the auto icon puts behavior in automatic mode. It'll adjust behaviors for you depending on the situation. That seems good.
That seems way more useful to me than having to tell them how much to nurse. I feel like I don't know what to tell ants is the right amount to nurse.
Also, I don't understand why it's not just there's just an automatic button, and then if I select down here, it just switches it to manual. I got some questions to the Simant team. Let's call them up.
Let's see who worked on this bad boy. Sid Meier, where are you at?
Control what types of ants will be born in your colony. The bug ones. So it's kind of an RTS, eh?
Kind of. There's like some non-combat like resource management when it comes to monitoring how many kids you have and how much food they need. But once the red ants start coming in, there's a lot of fighting.
I kind of feel like I've got 21 soldier ants and they have 2 that I should just like... I know it's a tutorial, but I feel like I should just go attack them now. Will it even let me do it?
Maybe. I don't know if it's going to force you to follow the tutorial, but...
Yeah.
K. Weirick says, a certain population kept shrinking themselves smaller and smaller, and it turns out green mold was actually billions of miniature people. Oh, like in this game, like the little green orbs you pick up are people. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's also how the Smurfs work.
You can control the caste system.
It's really fucked up to say caste system, and then there's like a little glowing triangle where you can move around to change the numbers.
Yeah. No, this is good. This control panel works in the same way as the behavior control panel.
Man, I'm glad I played this as a kid, where it's like 5 minutes into the tutorial, you learn what a caste system is. That's sweet.
You know what? This makes a lot of sense.
Oh, they see that big green thing moving? I think that's a caterpillar.
Oh, sick. Can I fight it?
Yeah, and eat it.
I didn't see what it just asked me to do. Surface close-up? Let's try an attack on the red ant nest. You read my mind.
Y'all should attack that caterpillar first. That's just free lunch. That's like if a giant Reuben sandwich were walking down the street in front of you.
I love the way this is written. Place the hand over the yellow ant and press the B button. Select recruit 10 from the submenu. Do it again. Do it 3 more times.
You couldn't say do it 4 times.
Well, see, that's the thing. Yeah, is it 4 times, or is it just for emphasis? Do it 3 times.
I don't know. It says do it again, do it 3 times, which depending on your interpretations, that could mean 50 ants, or 40 ants, or 30 ants. Yeah. Hugo says, I want a single cell mold GF for real. Yeah, that's on God. Agreed.
Place. I did it already. I did it enough. "50 obedient black ants ready to follow you anywhere." Okay, let's go.
Hugo says, that's how you get a yeast infection. Maybe she's not good for me. I mean, love comes with its travails. Oh, look at those red ants. They're just suckers. Real suckers.
This is what Dave Matthews was singing about.
I was gonna make a joke about like another Dave Matthews song, and then I was like, wait, I literally don't know another one. I know the ant one.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, he's hungry. My little guy's hungry. Should have stopped at the food on the way.
Did you kill any caterpillar or no?
One of the other ants fed me.
Oh, that's the boy right there.
Kill him.
I love it when I'm hanging out with my friends and they suddenly just like put a bunch of food in my mouth from their community stomach. That's what friends do for each other.
Cut off their food supply. Yes. Yes. Ants. Ants.
Oh, this is not good for the red ants, folks.
Are you hungry, ants?
Did we get to see the Gorp Gorp? We saw that Gorp Gorp. You know that's true.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at me just like microing these ants. Like they don't even know.
You're just it's like swagging around the battlefield. You don't even care.
Ah, yes. I know it's raining, but like...
You can climb in their nest, though. And get protection from the rain?
What? This game sucks.
I got murdered. Breeder.
Born.
I forgot one of the cast in this game was Breeder. Oh boy.
Repeat it or read the manual. Read the fucking manual, dude.
We hope you enjoy your life as a bug.
So full game or the shareware version?
We do the full game? I think so. The scenario is going to give you like a lot more to manage.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm a flyer all of a sudden, and I don't have a dig new nest. Here we go. Yes. Yeah, let's dig it out. Dig it out. I don't know why there's dog barking. Is there a dog that I have to contend with?
I don't think so. Queen Ant Bachman. I agree.
Yes.
You're back on your grind. It's yellow ant season. You got no friends right now.
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
Oh.
Yeah, we got that pebble there. Now we're safe. Ooh, there's spiders to fight?
Yes. They fight your ass and kill you. You need like a group to deal with a spider. So they don't have this version in the SNES version, but the PC version has a mode called the experimental game. And the experimental game lets you place everything on the map yourself, including like where the red ant colonies are and the spiders, and then you get to start however you'd like. So it's almost like a build a level option.
Oh, cool.
Also, I was unaware of how many systems this thing was on. Holy shit. Macintosh, DOS? What am I doing? DOS. Windows 3.x, Amiga, FN Towns Marty, NEC PC 9801, and the X6800.
How do I drop this shit? I don't remember how to do that.
Well, at this point in time, you need to eat that shit.
I'm trying. I'm trying to do anything with it.
The B button?
B button brings up this recruit menu.
Mm.
Oh, there we go. Got it. There we go.
Hungry boy. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
There's these really old commercials. Encore family size entrees. You ever seen these things?
What?
Is like they'd have like some celebrity from like the 70s and he'd be like he'd go to this grocer. It was always this like dude from Brooklyn was always the grocer and be like, these new Encore family size entrees are too big. I can't eat all that. And he'd be like, I'll bring my family over at 8. Yeah. For tasting more, it's Encore. Look. You know what I mean?
A little bit. A little bit. I don't know if I've seen one of those, though.
Yeah, I'm sure you haven't. Honestly, I don't know why I brought it up.
So I made the mistake of looking up list of sim games. Holy shit, dude. I had no idea how many sim games there were. Even like non-Sims related.
Yeah, there's a bit.
All right, I'm gonna name the ones you know. Let's see how good you are. Let's do this.
Sim Tower, Sim Ant, The Sims, Sim City.
Sim Tower, hella underrated, by the way. Great game.
That's about it. Actually, that's all I can think of off the top of my head.
All right, so I'm gonna go in chronological order here. Sim City. That game's pretty good. I like Sim City. Sim City 2000 is better, but Sim Earth, which I don't like. Sim Ant, Sim Life, Sim Farm. Like I had no idea Sim Farm existed.
Oh wow.
Never heard of it. Sim Health, Sim Isle, Sim Town, Sim Golf, Sim Tunes, Sim Park. And here's what I had, Sim Safari. I've never heard of this one, but it sounds insane. The Streets of Sim City, a 3D racing and vehicular combat game a la Twisted Metal.
Oh god, that just like... Yeah, that just unlocked something in my brain.
Yeah?
Yeah, I played that.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, that seems like a
barely
game
remember
crime.
it.
Oh my god. The game features the ability to visit any city created in SimCity 2000. That's what the hell? We also got Sim Coaster, Sim Theme Park,
Oh, I eat.
Sim Golf, and then a bunch of Sims games. Wait, Spore is a Sims game? That can't
It's a
be right.
Maxis game.
I wonder why they put it as part of the Sims chronology. That means the Dark Spore is also a Sim. That's right, there's a Dark Spore, folks.
So you're saying I shouldn't fight this spider?
Not until you have like 20 or 30 boys with you.
buy a lawnmower. Cool.
That sucks. That sucks so bad, dude. Hey, Weirix says Maxis went crazy late 80s, early 90s. Hugo, you never knew about Sim Farm. I never knew about Sim Farm. It was never on like the computers at school, which is like where most of the sim games have been.
Yeah, if it's not Carmen San Diego, I don't know about it.
Carmen San Diego. You had the Oregon Trail, I assume, as well. Yeah. Did you have any of the other trails?
No.
Let me tell you something. The Yukon Trail is a nightmare. I think it's hard as shit.
Okay, so where's this lawnmower? Like, do they indicate it on the map?
I think if you do a zoomed out view, I don't know though. A human is coming. You just got the alert on your little Chiron. Gakashi says Sim Golf is so good. Hugo says Sim Farm was hard. I think maybe I'm a Sim head in the weave. It's in my soul. Amazon Trail. I never played Amazon Trail. To be like 9 million trail games too, now that I'm thinking about it.
Dude, look how many more ants there are over here. The red ants.
I still don't know, like... I don't know. Like, you're not going to go over there, are you?
Not the second, no.
No. I think they're going to be fighting you over that food source at the bottom.
I think I need to adjust the cast system.
Adjust the sliders on the cast system.
Yeah. Like we need them to be making more dudes, and they're just not really making enough. At the end of the day.
Whoa, I didn't know this. The Oregon Trail got updates like the D&D manual.
Wait, what?
There's 3rd edition, 4th edition, and 5th edition.
We coming down here to eat. Move, my hungry boy. How do I know when it's done raining?
There was the Oregon Trail, the Amazon Trail, the Yukon Trail, the Africa Trail. Which seems very broad. Africa's a continent, for God's sakes. And then Maya Quest, the Mystery Trail, which I guess is bicycle, like you're on a bicycle and you also learn some Spanish.
Maybe.
I'm looking through it. This game seems interesting. It's got like a bunch of photos from somebody who like took a bike trail in relatively remote jungles. So it's got photos and videos. I'm selling myself on playing an educational game for children. I guess we're in that mode. That technically Cement is an educational game.
How do they have so many workers?
Hugo says, when is the Yellow Ant going to have a Netflix show?
That's a good fucking question.
Would you watch a Sim Ant series?
I don't think so.
Depending on the talent.
I don't know why they would be like. It would just be a series about ants, right?
Yeah, but you could like make the ants talk, and they could have like relationships, and like, You're gonna hang out with Cindy tomorrow? She she brought you that like huge green orb this morning. That was nice of her.
Ah, yes, Orb. Orb Cindy is my favorite. Okay, I guess we get back in here because it's gonna rain again.
Does Yellow Ant die and get reborn every episode?
Sure.
Sure. Why not? It's like Itchy and Scratchy.
Is it done raining? Can I leave?
You can still go out when it's raining.
It said it's gonna wash away everything.
Yeah, it just means it's hard for your other guys to like find a way back.
Oh, yeah, I don't care about them.
At least there's some loose food.
I don't like that he won't eat it until he's starving.
Yeah, this is obnoxious.
There's Red Ant, piece of shit. I see you.
You need more food to make more babies, though.
I mean, the workers are going to get food, right?
I mean, sometimes, but they might need help if you're getting alerts that they're not that the kids aren't getting enough.
Oh, you know what? I haven't even read any of that. But I mean, they're constantly bringing in food.
Yeah, but you have a lot of children in there.
Yeah, I did turn up the breeder numbers like pretty high. I'll see that.
Going over to a big dial that says breeders and then turning them up until someone cheers.
Oh, I saw some food up here. No. Need to build some StarCraft pylons. Red ants need food badly. What's the worst that could happen?
When it comes to recruiting all of your guys, you won't. I'm assuming you won't get that many. Whoa, the red ants are in your territory now, though.
Yeah.
This is bullshit. Oh, he did not count on you knowing so many cool boys.
Yeah, eat shit, ants.
These red ants are getting trashed. This is Joke City. He took time while being murdered by a red ant to give you food. That's sweet.
My ants are still fucking things up over there, though, right? Like, while I'm...
Yeah. You're like it's kind of like encouraged that you just stay back and don't get involved unless you're a soldier.
But how do I get them to actually go up and do it without me, like, sticking my snoot in it, you know?
To go fight the red ants or to go get food?
Yeah, fight the red ant. There's a spider just fucking chilling out on top of our base.
What the hell?
He's not doing shit, though.
Alright, well. He seems chill.
I like cool-ass spiders.
You did get a warning that a human is coming too.
Oh my god. I don't like that I have to pay attention to shit. I think
This is very against the ant lifestyle.
Yeah, I think this is it's pretty short-sighted of them to make me like do work.
Oh, you got a big pile of food just south of you.
Yeah, no, and I like our numbers too. Like our numbers have mellowed out a little bit.
Yeah, that's true. And you're actually like, even though you reconfigured things, you're still ahead of them in soldiers. So I feel like you'd win a fight.
Oh yeah, yeah. Look at all this food. I gotta kill this ant though. Come here. Come here. You and me. Yeah.
Hugo says, looks like a tick. Gross. Yeah, Sim Tick would be an awful game. Well, I speak out of turn. Mr. Mosquito kicks ass.
Mr. Mosquito is an excellent game.
The sequel to Mr. Mosquito also kicks ass.
We could
Have you ever
play
played that
Mr.
one?
Mosquito on stream.
What's that?
We could play Mr. Mosquito on stream. I
Absolutely.
think it's even on our list, honestly.
Probably is. Either that or the sequel, which was not translated to English but is fully playable. It's called, which is basically based around a vacation to Hawaii. Mr. Mosquito does have the kind of the negative of being extremely pervy, though.
Yeah.
Like, that's one of those games where, like, you play a mosquito and you stab, like, a woman in the thigh, and then she makes the most horny noise you've ever heard in your life. Hugo says Simbat would be fun, like piloting 3D game. Simbat would just be like, what's the fuck is the name of that game? Pilot Wings. Just be like doing cool air tricks to get bananas.
I do like this. I like just sitting on top of their food path and just letting them boys take care of business.
405 Wit says Sim Scott Steiner. Yes. You have to manage saying insane things with running a Shoney's. Which is something that Scott Steiner does IRL.
Wait,
Now, Mike,
my other ants were mowed down.
I don't know. Still doing okay on numbers.
Oh yeah, we're good.
Mike, if you were in like the Atlanta, Georgia area, would you make time to go to the Scott Steiner owned Shoney's?
Absolutely.
Which is filled with Scott Steiner merchandise, and he sometimes is there.
He said yes. Why are you asking me this question?
I don't know. Sometimes I end up in Georgia. I gotta know. I don't feel safe going to the Scott Steiner Shoney's alone. Hugo says, when will they make a Sim gay? It's a good question, Hugo.
Oh my
We may not have the technology. We may not have enough teraflops. You are getting your ass kicked, dude.
Yeah, I don't understand this. I'm a soldier.
Sim Platypus would be cool because those guys are weird, and I don't know enough about them, says Jaime. Platypi are weird and cool. They're poisonous, if I remember correctly.
It's been about to rain for the past half hour. So, like, am I ever allowed to go outside? What's the deal?
I think you are, but the people that follow you around have a harder time following you around.
Well, I just mean that, like, it's constantly raining, or there's constantly somebody mowing the lawn. They mowed the
That's
lawn
true.
8 times today alone.
That's how you can tell this game takes place in the suburban Midwest.
Yeah, seriously, all the lawn culture.
Dude, lawn culture is not good. I know I'm not the first person to say this, but it stinks, man.
What?
That's right.
Alright.
Jaime said hard mode would be sim gay in a small Midwestern town. That's yeah. I love that lifestyle. Thought it was great. So it's my understanding that males have venomous spurs rather than that they're poisonous. Although there are so many things people say about platies, I don't know if I believe any of it. That is a good point. So I don't know. I'm going to look this up specifically. It could just be venom. Could be a toxin. Yes, it is a venom. Wikipedia, thank you. That's something that if I'm remembering correctly, it's something that shows up in a lot of similar to platypi animals. Don't remember what they're called at the moment, but like echidnas have them. Monotremes. There we go.
Damn it.
There are venomous primates? That's fucked up. That's not cool.
Dude, there's a fucking tussle happening right now, boys.
Yeah, you're kind of in the middle of it, though. Are you going to get the hell out, or are you just letting it happen?
As long as I'm surrounded by enough, it's not super difficult.
You're the ant version of Immortan Joe. Just hanging back, watching it happen. How are the numbers, though? Because I have to feel like after this fight, you're really working on them.
Yeah, I mean, they're going down for sure. I just kind of, every so often, just inching a little closer to where I think their base is. Just letting these ants tussle.
Hugo says, almost any sim animal sounds so cool. Sim sperm whale? Don't get the bends mechanic? Yeah, that would be sweet. Sim whale. Hey, just, all you would do is hang out. It's like a walking simulator, but for, like, water. Actually, that reminds me, have you ever played, Evo on the SNES, Mike?
Played what?
Evo? EVO?
What is that?
It's a really, really interesting open world sim game. But the basic premise is that you're in the ocean basically at the dawn of time. And as you eat things or as you gain levels, you can randomly mutate or take on the characteristics of the stuff you eat. And it's basically like a weird action RPG where you play as a fish. And, like, when you level up, you get a new fin. I know I'm not selling it too well, but, like, it's pretty fucking great. It's very hard. It's very open world, and the end boss of the game is Lucifer, who is also a hot woman.
Okay.
All wins. Yeah. That would be a good one to play here, too.
There's their hole.
I feel so bad every time I try to say your name, Gagakshi. So I apologize. Please correct me. But you are 100% right. Evo is a great game. And also Sim Slime would be excellent.
Yes, steal their food.
That's brutal, dude.
Uh-oh.
What are you up to? You killing babies, dude?
I was just checking to see if you could.
So there's an answer to the question.
Are they doing it? Are they killing babies in here?
I just love the idea of it's like, hey, Mike, did you commit a war crime? And your response is like, I was just trying to say it was possible and trying to check it out. Curious.
I mean, I don't think there's, like, bug war crimes.
You don't believe in the bug UN, huh? Well, I should have known.
I've never seen it.
I respect the bug UN.
The buggin'?
I hate how good that is.
Yes, the Black Ants rule this area. We are victorious.
So many red corpses. says chat. It's true, man.
Oh, there's little fox down here still though.
Alright, is your goal to kill every red ant? I guess.
I think that's kind of like that because they can start getting new queens, can't they?
I think so, but also like they're going to be limited in their growth because they're going to be 80 of your guys around. But yeah, I think you're supposed to kill them all.
See, look how powerful they still are.
Because you individually got your ass kicked.
Listen.
That is a charming part of this game, is that like you do get beat up a lot. That's kind of cool.
Alright, so
just throwing that out there.
We can now check out this house. Do I have enough? I got enough to poke this dog, I'll tell you what. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Are you trying to figure out like what it takes to get out of the square?
Yes.
You have to build. I think you need another winged ant, or you have to build the colony up to a certain level.
Right?
What's that?
I can't really control when those winged ants happen, right?
That's a good question. I want to say it's like a saturation point, like your colony has to get so big.
Oh my
god.
But
that's very lookable.
Oh my god. This save time, what?
On a cartridge, even.
What is happening?
There must be some grim alchemy going on behind that one.
Yeah, I'm 100% seeing the need for fast ROM here. I don't know that it would say that it would fix this, because like this seems like they got some other stuff going on.
Yeah, but imagine if you do get the fixed version and this takes like 2 seconds. You're gonna feel like an ant god.
For sure. I like.
Kiwirik says sim safe game.
Basically, this is
game saving
that like high score girl scene where he gets the Neo Geo CD and he's like now I can practice all I want at home without worrying about money, and the load time is like. They make him in the anime. They make him sit through the entire load time. They don't speed it up at all.
Rules.
Yeah, it's so good. Have you watched any of that yet?
Not yet.
Oh man, I still cannot recommend enough.
It's on my. I actually downloaded it and put it on my media server.
Hell yeah!
I'm just waiting for the chance to get it done.
That's the first step.
Sophie and I just got done watching Record of Lotus War, which is sweet.
Oh, the Dreamcast game.
Yeah. I mean, an anime that the Gamecast game was based on, yes. Although I have to admit, it doesn't have the same weird, ugly vibe that Dreamcast game does.
Yeah, that Dreamcast game. That was when I was in like full like there hadn't been any new Diablo content in a while, and I was looking for something, and so anything isometric, I was like, let me try it. So I hunted. I drove all over town looking for a copy of Record of Lotus War. I found it and I played it for maybe 10 minutes. I was like,
Boo!
It wasn't what I was looking for at the time.
Fair enough. I can't imagine, like, it's a janky game. Like, I think it's a beautifully janky game, but it's a janky-ass game.
Colony needs more food.
I think... if I were to come up with a game that to me looks the most like early polygons, that's the game that comes to mind.
Oh, yes. That rules. I'm into that. I'm into that gross noise it made.
Yeah.
You know what's another game I haven't played in a good long while? Lemmings.
Lemmings is a great game.
Yeah.
I hate it, but it's really good.
So how do I...
It's one of those games where what's that?
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, it's one of those games where I never feel like I know what I'm doing, even if I'm enjoying myself. Like, I don't know how to optimize Lemmings.
Right. How do I get them to fuck with this spider?
I don't know.
Can you only ever chase him off? Can I ever, like, murder the spider?
I want to think you can murder the spider, but I could be wrong.
The ants destroyed the evil spider.
To Victor goes the lunch.
Oh yeah, we shouldn't have any problems with food now. Holy shit.
Killing that or the caterpillar gets you a giant pile of food.
So is the are they figuring out where the food is just by like virtue of me going to it and creating a spell trail?
To some extent, yes, but they will also pathfind it for themselves too.
Okay, but if I go to a farther away one, they're getting there because of me.
Yeah, kind of, but also the even if you go to a close one, right? Like the fact that you go means that there will be more scent trails, so they're more likely to go there.
Sure.
The red ants are still alive. There's 11 winged ones, and that's it.
Yeah.
Kakashi says... Oh, go ahead.
There's this motherfucker. Like, this whole time this food area has been here, like, one ant has just come down here to hang out.
Well, he's about to have a rude awakening.
Get him! Get him, boys!
Oh, that's a big boy, though.
Dude, look at him go!
Stole your shit!
Get him! Tussle! I'll secure the perimeter.
By doing laps.
I gotta keep my APM up.
The world's smallest Fitbit.
Yeah, please kiss me to feed me. It's like Kirby. Like, which Kirby game was it? Where you, like, make out with your bud to get your health?
There are multiple Kirby games where you make out with your friend. Which is especially cool when he does it to, like, a large hamster or something.
I didn't see that I was getting fucking scoped out.
Wow, you did, though.
They caught me sleeping.
Gok actually says, whenever I think of Lemmings, I always end up thinking of the Humans for Sega Genesis. Did you ever play that? It's very wild. It's kind of like Lemmings. Kind of. It's definitely, I don't know, a couple of shades similar, but it was originally an Amiga game. And you know what that means. It's European as hell.
Nice. Oh, I need 20 winged ants, huh? Isn't that right?
I think. I can double check.
Yeah. Also, I don't understand how the colony needs more food. We just ate a whole spider. And see, look, another fucking ant just coming and posting up here.
He's holding out for the hope of like a new red nest. You just have to shut that shit down.
Yeah. I guess, like, yeah, I don't know what I can be doing at this point except for just doing it myself, which I feel like is the wrong way to play.
I mean, I don't know. I think at some point in time you do... I don't know if you turn into the queen, but you do decide where to expand it to.
Maybe, if I go...
Okay, yep, you need 20 breeders, and then they will go on their mating flight. think I just read an internet sentence so old my brain leaked out of my head. Um, so in the SimAnt FAQ I'm reading, it says, if you'd like to learn more about ants, head to your local library or look them up on Wikipedia. Or go to AOL keyword ants. The important thing is that you're learning something on the information superhighway.
Okay.
Yeah. Time machine brain.
Still just complaining about food, eh?
At least you got more of the winged ones running around.
Yeah, I mean, that's nice. Got that going for me. I turned up the foraging a little bit, so hopefully that's...
What were the other ones? It's foraging...
Nursing or digging.
Mm.
Hey, there we go.
Got it?
Yep.
Yo!
Yeah, look at all those fuckers. Holy shit.
Oh, they're going too. Well, you stripped mined this entire part of the yard for its resources.
Kind of wonder if I call them all over here and then release them, if they'll take food back on their way.
Maybe.
Like one of them.
Oh my god, yeah. Look at you.
Not really enough.
No, that's true.
Come on, you little assholes, get over here. Okay, yeah, I'll take it. Oh, what the fuck happened over here?
Oh, they're taking off.
Yeah, tussle.
Oh, fuck up that caterpillar.
Yeah, let's have a Donnybrook.
Caterpillar on the menu, boys.
But I don't know if we're attacking it or not.
It's hard to tell. Then again, they did murk that spider.
Yeah. We are like gods.
I also feel that way when I kill a caterpillar. Oh god, I wasn't ready for that!
I feel like an ant can survive a lawnmower.
You do?
Yeah,
What-
like
what's-
it's not sucking. Well, I guess maybe it is sucking them up, eh?
A little bit.
Like, if
Yeah, a
you're
little
down,
bit.
Like, if you're down on the ground, though, I feel like you're probably okay.
I think there's a chance. I mean, if you're hitting a blade, you're done for. But
Right.
Yeah, correct. Gagashi says in the chat, I think the ant would just get flung around. That's convincing to me.
Yeah.
That's convincing to me.
Hey, they're not complaining about food anymore.
Yeah, now you have like a boring, productive colony, and you can, as the yellow ant, question what your life is for.
Oh my god.
If you go to the house, can you like go to the next section?
I don't know. Let me see. Oh. Okay, what was that?
You hear a noise?
No.
Oh. Because you've got those little black spots, which I think are sections you can move into. Although I do not remember how.
Just did it.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, nest is too crowded. Dig it out.
New nest, same as the old nest.
Second nest, same as the first.
I feel like getting a little tattoo of the yellow ant from Simant would be kind of cool.
Yeah. A lot of people getting like Pokemon tattoos. No.
No. Like, if you know who the yellow ant is, then you're in the club.
No, I'm gonna get Dynamite Heady tattoos. That's what I'm gonna do.
I am going to the tattoo person and saying, give me a tattoo that exposes me to the largest number of upsetting people. I want a tattoo that invites arguments with Treasure fans.
I'm gonna go into the tattoo place. I'm gonna be like, whatever the last tattoo you did was, give me that tattoo, but I want Calvin peeing on it.
I thought you were going to go a different route and be like, whatever the last tattoo was, I want the same one but 3 times larger. Some lady got a butterfly on her foot. I'm getting a butterfly on my entire thigh. Oh,
It's fine. We got food.
we do?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, you do. So how do you get over to the
I don't know.
to the new region
there's
then?
No red ants here.
Because I don't think you left the space here, and I think this is the one you cleared out. Like, you have 140 ants. That's
I
a
didn't
lot.
have 140 ants before I went to that thing, though.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Well, let's check the map then. Maybe it will show you just like.
I'm one block over.
Oh shit! You're just like balling out.
Yeah, this has even more. Look at that.
That's sick. They're doing well then.
Look how slow this thing is moving now that. Oh my god. Too many ants.
That is fucking me up right now. K. Wyrick says, butterfly on my thigh, mine goes up twice as high. That's the Reading Rainbow theme. And then Jaime chimed in with, take a look at her foot. Take a look at her foot is going to be burned into my brain.
Take a look at her foot.
At her foot.
Should we just go fuck up a spider? Why not? We got the armor.
I mean, you're kind of king shit of this region of the yard.
Okay,
Another
hearing the
tattoo
sound
idea.
effect is really like selling how much slower the game's running now. Look at
It
it! Look at it!
is kind of choking. Another tattoo idea. Tattoo on the top of both of your feet. And just make them look like they're covered in ants. No matter where you go. It's a tattoo, but it's also a prank.
Yeah, get him, boys.
Top of the foot is one of the most painful tattoo spots. That's true. But keep that in mind, ants are also very small. I'm working all the angles. It's pretty pink bow.
Nest is too crowded. Well, let me change our behavior a little bit. These ants need an attitude adjustment.
Must be on a nurse's strike. What is this? The NHS? Oh.
Got him.
Yep. Take that. Country slowly losing their socialized healthcare.
This is hard-hitting journalism.
What's that?
So this is hard-hitting journalism.
It's true. It's true. We've had a lot of that tonight. We've been calling out a lot of, upsetting truths in society and really upsetting the people who matter by, talking about sim gay.
Make a little kitchen for these fools.
So they can cook.
Yeah. We got all this food right here. Not recruit
You
all.
have so many ants, dude.
I just hit recruit all, so just gonna release them all, and then hopefully they can grab some food on our way back.
Did you find a golf ball yet?
I haven't. Is that a thing?
Mm-hmm.
So how much do I end up having to manage the other colonies after I've left them?
I don't think much once the red ants are cleared out. I do think it'll alert you if there is an issue in a sector, though. Hugo says, just realized SimGay was real and a huge success. Call it The Sims.
That's
I guess it's not technically wrong, but I consider The Sims to be like an adult murdering simulator.
Yes.
That game is really easy to just like kill people in ways that you yourself could die around the house. Fall asleep with a lit candle simulator. Did The Sims have sex? I think, yeah, I guess they did. I guess they have babies.
Yeah, they did.
I did not play The Sims. I guess I did. I just didn't play much of it.
Let me tell you, as a 13-year-old boy with 56K internet, sometimes The Sims is all you got.
Look, y'all don't know how hard it was. You could spend up to 45 minutes downloading a single photo of a woman.
Oh my god. I didn't know they had photos on there.
Yeah, when you look back on it, the like adult or porno themed rooms in AOL are very funny because it's just like the same 20 guys sending each other JPEGs and they take 3 hours to get across the country. It'd be faster to UPS them.
Jesus. Okay, Colony needs food. Let's find some food. So I kind of get it. I mean, this is like... We've kind of seen the main loop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are there any, like, hooks that I'm not prepared for?
I think so. I think you just need to go to a different region because this one's kind of like nailed, you know?
It needs food, though.
I guess. I mean, there's plenty of food.
This says they need more. I mean, maybe I need to turn the behavior back to auto, probably.
Oh, probably. That makes sense. She says, downloading pictures off of people's servers and IRC rooms. That's funny, but that's also accurate.
Yep.
When I was bootlegging Dreamcast games, like 98, 99, I got the new releases by going to IRC, and then you meet someone that you would then private message, and you would send each other links to each other's FTP server. Which is like, literally a stranger could ruin your computer with decent FTP access. But that's how it was. You had to get that Soul Calibur somehow.
Yeah, I think it was important.
You think so?
Yeah. It's worth it.
4 or 5 Wit says that's how I'd get albums a month before they came out. Yep. You could also get movie screeners before they were in theaters. The old internet is not that different than the modern internet. Just everything was a lot lower quality.
Yeah, definitely expand towards the Red Ants more, I guess.
Yeah, they've kind of taken over the doghouse in what I would consider a major coup. Although I wonder if the black ones means basically that area is solved.
Yeah, you might be right. But, like, I didn't...
For that you would move to a green one?
Solved?
Because all of the winged ants spread into, like, all of the adjacent squares.
Okay.
Hey, Weirk says, news groups, baby, that's how I got most of my Dreamcast games. Honestly, news groups are still probably one of your best options for finding files online.
You can only
sad as that may be.
with black ant colonies.
Oh, weird. So it's expecting you to finish something. Maybe just getting more winged ants in all these locations? But yeah, news groups are still good. You can... I used them this weekend to download some hard-to-find anime.
What time we... Oh, we are after midnight.
Oh yeah, we're going late with the ants, bud.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I just got kind of zoned out on ants.
That's a good sentence.
I'm going to save the game, so it's going to be probably another 20 minutes on this stream, and then... Oh, maybe the first...
Can you really be mad at that little guy, though?
Looks like... No, I guess it is just slow. My God.
So next week, we're gonna do Chex Quest, maybe?
We can do Chex
One of our requests was to play games that were in cereal boxes. And I can't think of a better example.
I hid my copy of Mortal Kombat 2 in a cereal box, so my mom didn't find out. Does that count?
Wait, what?
I had a copy of Mortal Kombat 2. Hid it in the cereal box.
Seriously?
No, I don't know.
I don't know what's real anymore.
Maybe.
I'm just an ant. That does sound like some bullshit a kid would do, though.
I've told you about the Super Metroid debacle, though, right?
I don't know
sure
if
I
you did.
must have. I must have. My fifth grade teacher was also a bus driver. And I borrowed a copy of Super Metroid. And I think I had it out and I was showing somebody in class, and he was like, yeah, that's mine now. And it wasn't my copy. And so I was like, okay. But see, here's the thing, is that my bus got there before his bus did. And my bus left after his bus did. So what I started doing, he put it in his cabinet. I'm like, I wanted to play Super Metroid. So I'd go in after he left to go drive kids home. I went in there and I would take the game, and then I would put it back the next day before he got in there. Eventually I got sick of doing that. And so I was like, I did the big brain move of like, I'm just not going to put the game back, and then I'm going to go ask him for it. to give myself an alibi. Like, why would I ask him for it if I'm the one who had it? And it fucking worked. He like opened up, he's like, yeah, I don't know where it is. And I'm like, so I acted all indignant. I was like, that wasn't even mine. I was borrowing that.
That's like a catfish style revenge right there, my friend.
Yeah, no, it worked. It worked well. I was happy about
that. Respect. Oh my god, are you actually done saving?
Yeah, it's done saving. We're good.
Hey, hallelujah, folks. Thank you so much for coming out tonight and hanging out with Ants in Ant Zone and Ant City. Next week, Cereal Town, baby.
Yeah, we're gonna eat some. Should we eat Chex while playing Chex Quest?
I could. I have Chex in the house right now.
Say that again. I accidentally turned down the volume on my headphones.
I said we could. I have Chex in the house right now.
Oh, it was the other volume knob. Say it again.
God damn it! No, I won't. I won't bring it.
I do like I had a bit that I did to people when I worked at the college where it was like I'd have my headphones on and they'd come up and say something to me, and then I'd be like, what was that? And then they'd say it again. I'd be like, huh? and I did it often enough that somebody was like somebody who came up to say something to me and they were fully expecting it. But when they were approaching, I snuck my AirPods on underneath my over-the-ear headphones. So I was like, huh? And they pull it off, and they're like, this is stupid. And I pull one out. I'm like, huh?
That's full circle because that's exactly what Scott Steiner says.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh boy. All right. Well, thanks everybody. This has been
Good evening, y'all.
Samant.